happening. It is October. Everyone's excited. We get it. One of the things that I have been really thinking about, going through like all of my day-to-day things, all of my goals that I want to have happen. So, I don't know if you can hear, but my neighbors have ducks. They're going nuts right now. I know for me and a lot of people, October, November, December, those 3 months really start putting your finances in check. Summer's over, you're not in the carefree, you have to start saving, like Christmas is coming and maybe you want to go visit your family for Thanksgiving. And I know Halloween costumes are so expensive. I have 2 boys who aren't like that into Halloween, but it's still expensive. So I wanted to go through and find out like where I'm putting my money, where I don't really need to be putting my money, and things that I'm just wasting money on, which I'm sure a lot of people do and don't even realize it. So if you want to know what I have wasted my money on and what I think you're probably wasting your money on, just keep watching. I wouldn't say this was my like number one thing that I'm wasting money on or something that I do all the time, but that is buying sheets. Yes, I mean bedroom sheets. Why do I buy so many? I'm in the process of selling my house, like getting everything together. So in that process, I had been moving and packing stuff and going through my life, just trying to downsize everything. And one of the things I noticed was I had like 10 pairs of sheets, or sets of sheets. Sets? Pairs? They come in pairs. Sets. 10 sets of sheets. And that was just for my bed. My children had a ridiculous amount of sheets. And that did not include the sheets that didn't fit either one of our beds. Like, why did I have sheets that weren't even the right size for our beds? So what I did is I got rid of them all. I was like, all I need are, like, I like my heavy set flannel sheets for like the cold winter. I wanted like a nice airy flowy summer sheets. And then I left myself one more sheets. Like, do you really need more than that? Honestly, do you? Then I realized I'm walking through Target and I see, they're perfectly packaged sheet sets. And they're on sale for like, $30 or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, those are so cute. I have to have those. And then I'm like, whoa, why do I spend so much money on sheets? Stop. You don't need them. You don't need those sheets. Another thing that I know, like, okay, don't quote me statistic-wise, but I'm pretty sure 90% of us do that, and it's wasting money on going out for coffee. Why do we do it? I mean, granted, I work for a coffee shop, so I see the same people every single day get their coffee. It's nice, it's comforting, you don't have to make a pot at home. I actually don't know the reasoning why we go out and buy coffee, but we should really stop. It's so expensive. Like, it's ridiculous to spend $5 on a cup of coffee. Do you realize that, and I'm not the person, some people are like, it's just me, I'm a single person, like I don't want to make a whole pot of coffee. Don't. I'm a single person. I don't make a whole pot of coffee. I got one of those little French press. You literally put a tablespoon in your French press, fill it up with water, 5 minutes later, you have a cup of coffee. I know. Amazing, right? Okay. One of the big things that I found out that I waste money on is bath products. We all do it. I know you do it. We all do it. And it's not like I go and buy shampoo every other week. No, it's weird things. It's like body scrub. Why do I have 12 body scrubs in my shower and under the cupboard? Like, did I really need that? Why do I have 57 lotions? Like, I mean, that's exaggerating, but why? Why do I have so many lotions? Half of them are so old. They have like that yellow film, like they're old. Why do we keep old bath products, and why do we spend so much money on them? Use it, buy a new one. Use it, buy a new one. Stop wasting your money on bath products. Here is a controversial thing to spend your money on. For me, maybe you won't think it's controversial, but I do. And it's a gym membership. Why do we buy a gym membership? We buy it with the idea that we're gonna work out. I'm gonna get fit. I'm gonna look so great for summer. Girl, yeah, right. Like, come on. If you were that committed to fitness, you would be doing it already. A gym membership is not gonna change that. If you're already a really active person and some of the things in your workout you know, have realized like, wow, you know, having that equipment would actually really help me. Like, I would really enjoy that. Go get yourself a gym membership. No one's telling you not to. But if you're a person who's at the gym who literally just runs on the elliptical and does a couple of crunches, what are you doing? Get home. Get home. You have a living room. Do it. This I am so guilty of, and that is home decor. For a while there, I had a problem. Like, Target is our enemy, right? Like, Target is our enemy. They make home decor look so perfect, and it's not even like they have it displayed for you in a cute way. Like, it's just there. It's just there waiting for you to say, yes, I need this. But it is such a waste of money. When we buy home decor, and buy more and more and more. First of all, it makes your home look cluttered. So it's not decorated at all anymore. It looks like your Aunt Sylvia, you know, who's 90 years old, her living room with all of her cat knickknacks. That's what your house looks like. Whether you want to admit it or not, when guests come over, they see Aunt Sylvia's house. Another thing is I'm going through the decor section and I see a really cute piece. And I buy it, but it actually doesn't go with anything at my house. It's not a color scheme that I've gone with. It's not the style. It just looked cute there. When I got it home, it literally matched nothing and looked ridiculous. And I'm like, wow, I just spent $100 on that and have nowhere to put it. Cool. But then you feel guilty and you hang it up and it's really ugly. Going back to Aunt Sylvia's house. Stop. My coffee's going cold. Okay, another thing. Now, I'm not personally really guilty of this wasteful spending habit, but I know a lot of people who are, and that is alcohol. And I don't mean going out to dinner every once in a while and buying a glass of wine or having a beer or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying these people that go out on the weekends and then they, you know, go out to dinner and have 3 drinks with dinner. Like, you are wasting your money on alcohol. And I know I've watched other people, like when they're talking about, you know, things to cut from your day-to-day or your week-to-week life to save money. And one is going out for alcohol. But they're like, you know, buy a 6-pack or a bottle of wine and just have it at home with dinner. Why? Why? Do you need alcohol in your life that much that you're going to have it at home with dinner? Like, isn't the point of alcohol a social thing? Like, you're going out so you want to have a drink with everyone else? I don't know. I just have mixed feelings about the whole thing. I've never been a person that even needs to drink alcohol when I go out, so I don't have the appeal or see the appeal, but it is a waste of money. Spending $6, $7, $9, $12 on a drink is outrageous. You could have spent that on one of your ugly decor pieces from Target. So, another thing that I know personally in the past I was guilty of, I still find myself like I still have to put myself in check over this one as well, and that is buying clothes. Like, why? Like, and I don't mean like, you need a new pair of jeans or, a new pair of tennis shoes, whatever. Like, that's not what I'm meaning. But I mean buying clothes with the change of season. Just because it's fall does not mean you need to run out and buy a bunch of burnt orange. I guarantee you have a bunch of burnt orange in your closet from last fall. Just because it's Christmas does not mean you need to go out and buy an ugly sweater for that holiday party. You probably already have one tucked in your closet. Like, why do we do that to ourselves? We think the change of the season, so we have to buy these trendy clothes, right? We don't. We can look fall, we can look winter, we can look spring, summer. Like, we can look cute and in season with basic everyday staple pieces that you have in your wardrobe. If you invest the money and get some key items, they will roll over into the seasons and you can make them look however you want. Do not buy statement pieces. They are a waste of money. They are a trend that half the time are ugly. Half the time when you see them, you're like, oh, that's cute, but I can never pull it off. You can't pull it off because it's really not that cute. Sorry. Okay, so a weird, wasteful thing I spend my money on is notebooks. Have you ever gone through the aisles and seen like all their notebooks lined up and like day planners and you're like, wow, those are so cute. I'm gonna get into journaling and I really need to take more notes. You have 50 notebooks already at home. Why do you need another one? Because it looks cute. So what I started doing is I buy myself a notebook. That is it. I need to use that notebook. And when I'm done with something like that list, or I like to write my gratitudes, like what I'm grateful in the morning, video ideas, whatever. But when I'm done, I literally tear that page out and throw it away. And it's kind of exciting in a way because you can see your notebook getting smaller. Like, hey, I'm getting to the end. Like, I get to go buy a notebook pretty soon. But in that instance, you're not just out buying a ton of notebooks that you don't need. Like, have you ever gone down to your mom's house and you're like, do you have a piece of paper I could use? And she's like, oh yeah, and opens up a drawer of 127 notebooks. Thanks. No, we don't need them. We don't need that many notebooks. We don't need that much paper. Ever. A big waste of money, and I mean a huge waste of money, is kitchen gadgets. We all think we need them. We all want them. They're fun. They make you think, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna be a domestic goddess. No, you're not. You're gonna clutter your kitchen and you're gonna use it one time and hate to clean it, first of all. Throw it in a drawer or just throw it away. Don't buy kitchen gadgets. Side note, my entire life was recently stolen from me. Like my kitchen, living room, all of those boxes. They were boxed up, ready for that thief to go. Well, so all of my kitchen stuff went with, right? And I have realized that I only need one pan. I don't need 5. I don't need different sizes. Like, why do we think we need different sizes? One pan works. So I have literally one pan. I have like my Ninja blender. Like, you need a blender. I think, you need a blender. But all those other things that people think they need, no. Like, I don't even have a microwave. You don't need one. I heat everything up on the stove. I've done that for years, and guess what? It works just great. Just great. Like, there's no complaints, I promise. My final thing on what you're wasting your money on, and this kind of contradicts itself, but I promise in the long run, it will save you money. and that is buying cheap. When you go out and you buy yourself anything, and I mean anything, it could be down to a lamp or your silverware, whatever it might be. Don't buy cheap. It doesn't last you. It just doesn't last. So then you're buying more and more and more things to replace those old things that are garbage. Like, just bite the bullet, spend the money, and buy good things. Like, it will save you money in the long run. You're not replacing it. Just spend the money. I know. And it hurts. It hurts while you're doing it, but I promise it saves you a lot of money in the long run. Well, there you have it. Those are my 10 ways to not waste money in your day-to-day life. I hope they help you out. I hope while you watch this video, you took notes and realized, wow, yes, I do spend money on that. And that we can all save money and have a great 3 months left of the year together. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.